What's up, my people? How not deal with they happen within this up? If you're watching me for the first time or yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe and like the video. Subscribe to be part of this new community. Thank you in advance. In today's video, how do I start? Danielson was invited to come and speak on what has been going on between himself and Mark Angel. I think this video would be useless without talking about Emmanuella, whose talent is the vital part of Mark Angel comedy. I mean, we cannot also ignore the hard work of Mark Angel himself and Danielson Igwe and K. Brown. I have made a video about this before. I try as much as possible to be very reasonable. I'm not support anybody. I try, but I'm not perfect. So I watched these videos and I had to go back after seeing the Honest Bunch video where Nedu asked him some questions. Nedu and his team asked him some questions. They actually threw some questions that I would have asked, but not everything. But that guy made some points that we are yet to confirm, yet to verify, even though he made steps to ensure that people believe him. He made some calls, but we can't just stop there. We also have to hear from Mark Angel himself.
Who start Mark Angel comedy?
For you. Now you start Mark Angel comedy. Not me Mark Angel.
I beg, which camera will you shoot and when will start?
Now my camera now.
Okay, sir. I just say man, I just confirm. Okay. What do your children be they call me when I be they come church? Okay.
What else can he say about you?
He say anything you want ask me. You ask. Okay.
What else can he say about you and whatever all the things that happen between you?
Okay. He said there. Are you hearing me, sir? He said, what else can you say about me and what is happening between me and Mark? Like as we know, they guys collect everything. Yes.
Honestly, I'm not too happy because I know how to take that. Most especially you, but I'm not too happy because definitely I don't even know what actually is the situation both of you. You no tell me, him no tell me. But me waiting for the middle now, we know how the whole thing started, even before the thing started. I'm not happy with the whole thing, So that's just it. But until I know the exact thing that happened, you didn't report anything to me per se.
Yes, sir.
But nevertheless, this guy alleged that Mark Angel was extorting himself and Emmanuella. So I really, really want to understand this thing because I've talked about this before. By the way, I'm going to put a link in the description in case you want to watch the video I made, about Danielson calling out Mark Angel comedy, because Danielson went live on YouTube and explained everything. It started off by saying that he was the one that started Mark Angel comedy, that it used to be Mechanic Pictures, and that he was even the one that gave Mark Angel his name. He told us that I didn't even know that Mark Angel makes a lot of millions, from this. That Mark Angel makes, so much from this work that his own job is just to go there, do the job, and that's it. So after checking all these things, one thing I think I understand from everything is that I think Mark Angel is the business oriented guy that knows how to convert talent to money. There are some people that just know how to share what they have with people, but they don't know how to turn it into wealth, into money. And Mark Angel is that person that was there. Now let's not forget, while they were doing all this, it is not a must that Mark Angel give you because you think he's making $100,000 or $50,000, whatever. It's not a must that he gives you like half of the money or quarter of the money. He can pay you, but a reasonable amount. if it's true what that guy said, the amount that Mackenzie is paying him, that is too small. Mackenzie now employed him. Probably then Mackenzie felt, I'm the one that may turn this thing into huge money, so I should employ you, which doesn't make sense. It's not a good thing.
So when you were talking, I was actually going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Were you with him as an employee, or were you with him as a partner? I'm sorry to cut you short, because now I'm seeing a servant agreement, so that means that they are taking you as an employee. And what does the law say about your copyright as an employee? It's for the person that employed you.
I think it was well structured, the whole thing, the interview, because they've got professionals like Nedu trying to understand him, and that's how I was able to understand, because when he went live, just him, he was just saying so many things. And think about it, Mackenzie is the financier of everything. That was my point. Mackenzie, he's the one that used the money, to run the business. So it makes sense. But Mackenzie cheated them. And to make matters worse, according to the lawyer that they brought, and I like the fact that they brought a lawyer to the show, which helped. The lawyer went through the agreement. The agreement is really bad, according to the lawyer.
Okay. Then the parents started noticing what is happening. 2016, parents came up and said, you must sign, I have the contract, you must sign a contract with us. Because so he started paying like 20,000 every month. Yes, as at then, 20,000 every month.
Talk to you. Ordinarily, an artist develop it's an artist development agreement, and what this agreement should essentially state is what the manager is supposed to do for the talent, right? In exchange for what the kind of income is going to be collecting, right? But from what I'm reading in this agreement, there is no specific thing as to what they are even going to be doing for Emmanuella. The only thing I'm seeing is we will be giving her 20,000 naira upkeep as payment every month, and she will even be earning 30% of our endorsements. I mean,
she will be earning 30% of her own endorsement.
Exactly. And usually in this kind of agreement, it's the other way around. The manager tends
should be earning 20%.
It's a bit lower than this, because I'm pitching you out, right? So I'm helping you to structure your brand. That's what it should be all about. But the reverse is the case. I'm shocked.
But another thing I would like to ask is it wasn't signed what that lawyer read. So he was like, I only took the pictures, I've turned the agreement, but the signed one that he had to take a picture because he felt a day like this might come. Well, the day is here, but the waiting you give them, it wasn't signed. So that's another thing that I want to be like, okay, let us hear from Mackenzie.
And do you know another thing I'm even seeing? It's not signed.
It's not signed by anybody?
No.
So wait. I thought you said you signed.
I thought you said you signed.
The one I signed one in the office, but
okay, this one I'm seeing.
Yes, this one I just copy him because I snap him because I know say you've
admitted to sign it.
But you've admitted to sign it already.
He alleged that Mackenzie pays Emmanuella. There was a time he was paying Emmanuella 20,000 naira every month, and he was paying him 200,000 naira every month, which I also think it's small. I mean, even though you're going to be paying those people that amount, you are still supposed to be paying them, allowance, like, okay, for your house rent, I'll do this, for this, I'll do that. He made another point. He said we should look around Mackenzie. He seemed to be the only one doing well, but to be honest, to us, we thought Emmanuella is doing well, everybody's doing well, right? Portray it like that. Again, we haven't heard anything from Mackenzie himself. So fingers crossed. I hope you've got a better explanation about this. And this guy called K Brown. So K Brown is also still under Mackenzie. I think still works for Mackenzie. While he was on the phone, live on the phone, he told Danielson that in house rent go soon expire. And I'm thinking, really? If somebody, accepting the lie, if somebody is under you, in fact, as somebody that is reasonable, or that has a good mind, Just like one of the interviewers said that, what happened to humanity? Somebody that is under you shouldn't even be thinking, and you're making that much, shouldn't even be thinking about house rent. They should either have their own house or have it paid for like 5-10 years. If you go to somewhere and you have people working for a particular boss, and after several years, because you want to look at the lives of those people. I used to do it too. I want to look at the lives of those people that is working under you. Who don't make them? Who don't really do okay? To be honest, if nobody do okay, then that person is not a good person.
Alpha, okay, brother, Alpha. Now, are they okay? Me and person they argue something. Say who start Mackenzie comedy? Alpha, you didn't want they give you something now, be?
No, I never go for that kind of worker now.
So how they do now? How they do they sustain yourself now?
My brother, I don't know. My house rent expired this thing next month. So I never get money that they used to take the house rent.
So how you go take do them now? But well, like you never tell Mark about them.
No.
Tell him now. I been to go. Man, do I learn how I be now?
Oh, I go here now. Make I see.
No.
The law said ignorance is not an excuse, but some of the points that he made that I feel like is irrelevant is him talking about how rich Markangel is irrelevant, my brother. You don't want people to start saying, why are you talking about this? And again, Markangel's mom talking about Markangel's dad. That one are their own problem. And calling Markangel strong man, that some people will buy land from Markangel and they will die. That Markangel is not who we think he is. That's just talk within concern you. You see, if you're trying to fight for yourself, focus on it. Don't try to be the person that is like, I'm tarnishing this guy's image. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. If whatever you are saying seems like it's tarnishing that person's image, that concerns you directly, and it seems like it's tarnishing that person's image, no, still say it, because it's affecting you directly. But if it does not really affect you directly, talk within concern you. He talked about Markangel not being there present during the mom's burial, left for 3 months, and later they came to put flower something on the burial because Markangel's mom was disturbing him. It will get to a point, if you are including spiritual and everything, people will start seeing you as a hater. He probably don't. What he's saying might be true, but people will start seeing you as a hater.
He's the richest comedian. No, if you come to where Mark stays in Port Harcourt, I don't think like there's football pitch inside the house. There's basketball court. There is club. But if you see where Emmanuella built a house for the family, but Mark cannot build a house for the family. If you see where Mark's father stays, the truth is, the day Mark's mother died, I was with Mark's mother. I was carrying her in my hands. Mark said he's coming. He's going to church. That time, I think they were having this 5 nights of glory. I don't know if you know something like that. Yes. So he left immediately. It was not up to an hour. The mother died. I called Mark and said, "Mommy don't," because all of us will call her mommy. Mommy don't die, you. So, and why I'm saying this is that means because even at the burial, Mark did not come to the burial. I was the one that carried the mom to go and bury. Mark was in town. He started to tell people that he traveled to Australia. Now I heard it was even recently that I heard that he said that time, because when I said it, somebody said no, he said they kidnap him. He didn't even post the mother death. He didn't even come to the burial. I was the one that carried the mother. And Mark's brother needed, they were 3. The name is Odichima and Rosita. The girl is just giving birth up and down. When you hear is Mark's sister, you rush now, but nothing. The house they stay is inside water, and it's the mother that built it. Then how come Emmanuella built a house for the mother? The reason why Emmanuella built a house for the mother is because he thought maybe if I go, and now Emmanuella is a child, they call her minor. So if I go and talk, this is the only way they can hold him.
What will be the relationship with Mark and his mama? For him not to be there when the mom was dying, even after the mom died, at the burial, he was not there.
The thing is, even in Port Harcourt where we stay, people are scared of him because he's a strong man. That's what I would say, because even in the streets, people, you can't even see, the only person that can talk about him now is me. Because why? Me, I'm an orphan. He can't kill me. People say if you talk about him, you die. Everybody is scared though. Even Kebran doesn't have food. On Monday, like Monday this week, Kebran called me. See, those guys are suffering though. But the thing is, they can't even leave. They can't even talk. They still have left now. You can't leave. You can't talk. There's one black one. Don't know if you know. There's one black one. They have left. They can't even continue. Like,
so, but what do you mean? I'm trying to understand. What do you mean if you talk about him, you will die?
He's a strong man. That's what we know. He's a strong man. I think he's into whatever thing he's into.
What is he into?
I don't know. It's him that knows. But the thing is, even in Port Harcourt, okay, you see what he does. If he tells you you will buy this property and you say no in Port Harcourt where he stays, you must sell the property.
If you don't sell it, what will happen?
No, you must sell the property. Yeah. There's a man that insisted not to sell the property. Now the man in body they tell him no. So you must sell the property.
In body they tell him how. I'm how? Please make me understand, because I know I'll make it. I don't even understand. Yeah. For law, he's like you're not saying anything and at the same time you're saying something.
But there's another point that he made about Emmanuella, which I made a video about it too. About sexualizing Emmanuella. So he mentioned the part, you remember that time that they shared a picture, you can call it a raunchy picture, or inappropriate, is it inappropriate video, I think, that was posted on, or was it on Emmanuella's page? We don't know how, we just saw the video out there, you know, and I was really like curious, like who could have posted this video? I think Emmanuella at that time was like 15 years old. Who could have shared this video online? See, Emmanuella, and Mackenzie came out to say, he's not the one that shared it. That somebody probably said Emmanuella shared it in their private WhatsApp group, and one family member now saw it and shared. But Deniusin said that he is in charge of Emmanuella's account. So after that time, where I got suspicious myself was I made another video. Markangel, shared another, said something that is inappropriate. And I was like, is it not Markangel that condemned the video shared the other time and dissociated himself and said it was the family member, which everybody believed him? Why would the same Markangel put this on his own page on YouTube? Definitely is the one that posted it. Also, recently, Markangel had posted or shared something again on their community section on YouTube. He said, who is your weekend crush? And they put A, the girl, is it Success? Success is her name. B, Emmanuella. C and D, I don't know their names, right? I only know Success, and these are the kids there. So I don't even care. The rest, they are adults. And a lot of fans weren't, pleased with this question, considering the fact that Mackenzie himself wasn't really happy when Emmanuella was being sexualized on social media a few months ago. And the same Mackenzie put this up on YouTube. It got people worried, like, why are you doing this? You are the one who will believe should act as a role model for these girls and a protector. You shouldn't be enabling something like this. I mean, you can see somebody says here, what type of question is this, brother? They weren't happy. Another person was like, uncle, this question is inappropriate now, considering two of those who are minors. Why couldn't Auntie Berry or Uncle Base 10, okay, I think that's the name of those, be there? Maybe crushes for those who are still children, but this is still inappropriate, considering there are some predators on your channel already. So I'm now putting two and two together based on the video that I've done before with what Dennis is saying now. Saying, Dennis have a point, and Dennis said something that another thing, because if person talk something, me I dey like verify. Now my verification na him go determine wetin I go talk. So when he mentioned that Emmanuella is growing now, she's in the house, he didn't really say anything specifically, but it sounded like something suspicious is going on that he doesn't want to share. He wants Emmanuella to come and say it himself. Herself, was saying, Emmanuella, Emmanuella will still come to this show and talk one day, blah, blah, blah. But something is going on in that house that he doesn't want to say and stuff that you see guys plenty for that house.
So wait, to every post where Emmanuella they post, not be Emmanuella they post them.
You know, say this really acting something affect Emmanuella. Man, not really wise as you think. Now don't say she be girl. Forget all those this thing now acting now children. You go tell and say do this thing, you go do them, and you go do them a lot of time before you get them right.
How old is Emmanuella?
Right now she go do like 16 or 17. Yes. Yes. Now you get the Instagram, TikTok, everything. Emmanuella no get will of her own now. Before Emmanuella they use no they logged into those accounts.
Crazy.
I just know
How you take no?
because I know Emmanuella now. Because I live for there now. I live for Harcourt.
In house.
Same with success.
Do you want to confirm? The truth is, like I told you before, the thing I can repeat is one day when she leave that house, she come here and tell you some story that you don't like to hear. But for now, I can't say it because I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure. But a lot is going on.
It scares me when you say
Young boys are in the house.
boys are in the house
Easy
and
to
there are two girls and definitely he's certain that she's going to come here and sit down one day and tell us, but he cannot even say what he knows now already. So doesn't that make you worry?
I just do you know that girl comes back from school and eat gala and lakasara?
In that same house that she
Yes.
There's no
Well,
Wait, this Gala and Lakasera, how did you know? Did she tell you herself?
Okay. You know, before now, me and Mark we're working now, right? I do stay in the house. When we were shooting, Emmanuel will come back. They'll give her a gala and lakasara.
And I saw a couple of videos, and he mentioned success too. I saw a couple of videos online. Emmanuella hanging out with these guys and a lot of boys. So, I don't think they are in Mackenjie's house. They probably are they in Mackenjie's house. There was one that Pella was trying to call the hotel. Maybe they were at that time. The other one they were in the hotel. One they were in Mackenjie's house. But what that shows, I don't know where they are, but it shows that it seems like Emmanuella hang around, these guys a lot.
What's your name?
My name is.
What's your name?
My name is.
What's your name?
My name is this thing.
Huh?
This thing is Manila.
What's your name?
Auntie Success.
What's your name? Schoolboy. What's your name? What's your name?
Samuel.
Who Samuel?
No, baby boy.
Coco
Melon's girl.
Who be Coco Melon?
No.
Wait, Ella.
It's a lie,
Now this side so I no get. Now this side so I no get. Now why? No worry, leave her. Anytime you
No,
want, like girl, you
let's go from back to
have
back.
any
I'll just go for me like this.
Ogo don't see fine girl, don't come.
Yeah, just to. Wait, Mr. Stop, wait.
I said don't see fine girl, don't come.
Stop, please.
Allah,
Who be
I
fine
will stop.
Small girlie.
Who be small girl?
Coco Melon's girl.
Who be Coco Melon?
No.
Wait, Ella.
It's a lie,
Now this side so I no get. Now this side so I no get. Now why? No worry, leave her.
Ella na 32 oh. Is it Coco Melon? That's why they shy. You dey shy. First time when I came for this life.
Come on, video, Joe. I didn't tell you,
My friend Koba. Why you dey shy?
I decide. You say you no good. Fanny that man was selling lights again. Hey, Pella, that boy. I don't want me. Oh, good. Give me that phone. Let me go and break. Yeah? It's a legendary girl, boss. It's a young girl. Boss.
You know where last task is?
No mind am o. That time they never born herself.
So you see that when
They see whether they fight each other. Oh, go.
And he said that after the heated conversation on social media concerning Emmanuella's well-being and how she's living, he built the parent a house. Another thing I want to say is, so Emmanuella's dad went to police station at some point. There was no evidence, actually. He didn't share anything. That's why the lawyer even said it in that this, you have to take pictures, take videos. why that thing is happening. Take pictures. So, guys, I also think that this guy is ignorance really affected him. His ignorance really affected him. He said McAngel still calls him that he should come and work with. You have this thing with McAngel, and I don't think he has the right people around him to advise him. And he allows how he grew up affect him. Oh, when they go back and forth, you say we are just a maid now. I was under the mom. So we were poor. And no, I think he still live in that bubble, and still allowed himself to be used. I'm thinking you are angry at someone that somebody is using you, and just because you need money does not mean that you should sell your rights. So there was a time, first of all, I'm going somewhere with this. So he mentioned something about 10 million naira, right? 10 million naira, blah, 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 that McAngel, he refused to travel to Guyana with McAngel and the team. He was like, no, you have to pay me. I heard that you are making so much money and all that. You have to pay me. And McAngel said, you sign something here and I will give you 10 million naira, that you are no more part of us. But he gave you, although you said he paid like 5 times, but he gave you that money and you signed. That one don't happen, Abi. Yet, you still they come back again. You don't already sign your life away. Fine, we can make excuse then and say, you say for humanity now, but by law, it seems like you signed it away. But the same McAngel will still call you and say, we are come. And you dey angry at this guy because you have a son to take care of, right? You dey angry at this guy and say, McAngel, you go say, come, I will give you 100,000. Come and play this part, and you will still go while you are fighting. You know what? Even pay me small. Now see, after this guy, do you know after he went live and called out McAngel, said all sorts, Lucky Udu, the content creator, had booked, I think, an interview with him. McAngel flew to Abuja and talked to Lucky Udu not to do it. And he was present, and Dennis too was present. So I'm like, so Dennis met McAngel after that time, and guess what? McAngel gave him 500,000 again, and he collected them. You see, there are some things that happens where you go to look, you too. Still they manage that your platform. Why you they fight McAngel? Still they manage that platform. Or maybe you're just saying, let me get whatever he's giving me now because I've already signed. Maybe that's what is running in his head. Maybe that's what.
When I'm hungry like this, I'll call him now. He will say, okay, come, we'll do one content. When we do one content, we'll give me 100,000. If you notice, even after, like, that's why you know I've left. Because once we do one content, he used to give me 100,000 each content. When I'm hungry now, I'll call him now, he will give me 100,000, we'll do one content. So I see all those things.
I want to say that, let's not forget, McAngel packaged the thing. He started it roughly. If McAngel wasn't part of them, would that thing have gotten to where it is today? I don't think so. I doubt. McAngel has the brain to package them to the world. McAngel, he said it himself that McAngel was the one who created Facebook, Instagram, and the rest. And started using that to make money. It's just that McAngel, if it's true that what this guy is saying, McAngel is just a selfish person. If truly people under you, people like Emmanuella, you cannot talk about McAngel without talking about Emmanuella. If people like Emmanuella don't even have money, we are talking, Emmanuella should have millions in her account as you speak. Like millions. We'll be saying now, she could just get financial advisor. Or this thing, we could just help her the manager. But McAngel would be like a guardian to check and balance. Yeah, you can say, Emmanuella is coming from nothing, but again, McAngel should have considered her.
Do you know that girl comes back from school and eat gala and lakasara?
In that same house that she
Yes.
There's no shit.
Wait, this gala and lakasara, how did you know? Did she tell you herself?
Okay. Before now, me and Mark, we're working now, right? I do stay in the house. When we're shooting, Emmanuel will come back. They'll give her a gala and lakasara.
Without her. So McAngel created this document, this contract, where it's like they are being employed, and he made it where whatever comes in, out of that money, whatever they make, Mackenzie will take 70%, and the person with the horse will get the talent will take 30%. Like, according to what the lawyer explained, he did it so well. And I'm thinking, because Mackenzie, like, that guy, think he was 2 steps ahead of them. So you can say he used them and took advantage of them. And is he still using him? I think he's still using him. Oh yeah, take 500,000. Oh yeah, come take. I think he said he later stopped. But if you stopped Easter, you met him this time in Abuja. He gave you 500,000 naira. Well, maybe he was thinking, okay, I'm not going to be in your content again. This 500,000, after all, I'm not making content. Let me take it. And you still went ahead to continue to talk about. If you fight somebody, find something, because they ask him, are you going to go back to him? He said no. So if you're not interested, you don't need to take anything from him, so that your explanation goes strong when you explain to people. That's just what I think. And I don't think this guy knows social media like that. I don't know which one he did. He said in the beginning, he said they hack his account. That's what he said. He talk fast. Maybe either he forgets, he skip, or in the lie. For that part too, I'm not saying he's lying all too. But he said that your account was hacked. Immediately you left Mackenzie Comedy. Your account was hacked. All your social media accounts, they were hacked. And you said, they go front, they go back. That means people know they subscribe anymore. People know they follow anymore for Facebook. People know you said it was like shadow ban. Or you didn't understand. So if you say your account is hacked, shadow ban is not hacked, and Mark does not have the power when it comes to shadow banning a page. Only that platform has that power, and I don't think all 3 platforms will shadow ban you at the same time. You say they go front, they go back.
So I now created new Facebook, and the thing is, when I left Mackenzie Comedy that week, they hacked my YouTube page, hacked my Facebook page, hacked my Instagram page. Since that time, I don't know. They said he's on shadow band or something like that. I don't even know what. It doesn't go forward. It doesn't go backward. Since that 2019 till now, that thing have not added 1 or 2. It's just there like that.
Then close to the end, because I like to check for inconsistencies. Then close to the end, you said you were the one where they hacked your account. You repeated that same thing again, but different story this time. You said they hacked your account. That's but you now use money to bring it back. That is not consistent.
Which one they pay you pass now?
Now the agent, because the comedy, they hacked my YouTube page. I told you they hacked it. It was I paid somebody to bring it back. They hack them, but they hacked the YouTube page one night to hack the Facebook, hack the Instagram one night.
How many subscribers you get for the YouTube?
I get close to 300k.
Close to 300k. Yes. I mean, it's good. That's good. That's very good.
Yes. Now make I can't focus my energy now. And they do series now.
To me, just looking at the whole thing generally, somebody that have traveled to all part of, some part of the world, and that is a known face on screen, it is not good for make that person if he boast of millions in the account at least. Then why are you a celebrity? Why are you on TV? I feel like, if you're on TV, you don't need to have the most expensive cars. You don't need, at least be okay. So I'm glad that he said that he's trying to build his empire and all that. There was a part where he talked about Mackenzie giving him $100 out of $5,000. I'm like, if all these things are not true. So he gave birth into 2019. Probably that also increased the desperation, like he does not care. 200k that time I can just started paying 200k because of the child, and that's it. And I want to say something. Another thing that he probably did not know is Social Blade. So he went to Social Blade to get an estimate of how much Mackenzie is making, like how much this guy is making, blah blah blah. When he went to check, he said Mackenzie is probably making like $90,000. That boy around that time back then, he usually make over the amount. Yeah, yes, I mean, it's good to make reference to that, or mention Social Blade, but Social Blade is just an estimate. Social Blade will not give you the exact figure. So when I checked after that time, it was $73,000 that they said, Mike Angel makes. Social Blade claim he makes, but still you cannot use Social Blade. Is not it's not that accurate. He will try, but it's not accurate. So it's not something that I will use to say, oh yeah, this is how much he makes. He makes 160K, a month. But yeah, it is worth noting actually.
When you guys wanted to go to Guyana, ask where you according to him, still not they see money. Person can say make you go check bleeding. Say they make $160,000 dollars monthly.
Yes.
As at when?
2016.
As at 2016, you guys were making $160,000 monthly.
Yes.
And you were not getting a dime. Did you go to check the bleed? Did you go to check?
I even today I'm checking it every day. That's why the thing. When I remember the thing.
The last time you checked, how much do you guys make monthly?
Now we make close to $90,000
every month.
Yes.
Wow. Now,
Social Blade, you can check Social Blade.
Jesus Christ. Now, is it the $90,000? Is it for all the accounts? I've been at one account.
Just one account.
Yo, and how many I get?
You had 8 or so.
We have 8. Facebook will have like 5 accounts too, and Facebook will have more followers than YouTube.
Facebook.
So do you know how much you guys make on?
I don't even want to talk about it because he doesn't want to get me involved on the Facebook matter. So it's just YouTube I'm talking about.
Jesus. One account on YouTube, you guys make $90,000 monthly.
You can confirm so that it won't be like just use Social Blade. I can spell it for you so you check.
And he said when Emmanuella wanted to transfer money from our OP accounts to him, like he just wanted to check, and the money there was like, is it 30-something thousand or something? Like that's what Emmanuella has. Like Emmanuella doesn't have money, and that's the only account she has. If Emmanuella have another account, Emmanuella will tell you. I mean, just like he had said that Emmanuella is beginning to see him as a snitch, so Emmanuella doesn't reveal a lot to him. Now you now tell us she don't see you as a snitch. She the same person where she see as snitch. Now she could tell me all these things. Say I get another account. Nah. So we just have to be reasonable sometimes.
And now I don't know what Mark have told Emmanuella. Like Emmanuella also sees me like. I don't know, maybe a snitch or something like that. So when I ask her, I say transfer money for me now. So she went, OP. When you go to OP, if you don't hide that so when she was doing like she want to send me, she didn't send me money actually, but I just talk and make I see what thing they give her.
And another thing is, it's just crazy how Macangel made us think that Emmanuella is his sister or his cousin. For a long time, likewise many other people, we thought that Emmanuella is Macangel's sister.
They are different too. They are like Emmanuella is from MBC. They are not related in any way. Emmanuella is from MBC. Mark is from Oro, and they've never known before. I was the one that brought.
I think at this point, Macangel needs to come out and say something. I understand he might be feeling like, nah, I don't want to talk about this and make it very big. But it's already big, and people will always run away with what they have. My advice, if I had the opportunity to talk to Macangel, is say something. Just say something. But if it's true that they've signed contract, Macangel don't already collect the rights to continue. He already has his freedom to do whatever he wants to do with that channel, with those platforms, because these people have already signed. Anyways, like Nedu said, that there's always a loophole when it comes to cases like this, and you can always fight it in court. I hope so. Anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.
Yes, I did tell them.
The employee promised never to file a lawsuit asserting any claims.
Hey, you finish.
Charges.
Then pata.